Hey guys, this is Cruise Roy. Got my Nitro Trex out that I haven't used in a while. I've been spending most of my time with the Predator. She's back alive. All the parts are back together. I'm waiting for some new spark plugs and a new carburetor. I still can't get it running right. So once I get the last final parts, I'm going to need a lot of help getting it back in the air correctly this time. I don't think I ever had it set up right. But there she is. She's back alive thanks to Hobby World and a bunch of other people on the forum. I thank you all very much. Okay guys, due to a battery disconnection with some Dean's plugs, I've changed over to the ES3s, the EC3s, sorry, and I might wire tie them together this time. I know they click, but that's why I had a really serious crash. Never had problems with Dean's before, but I checked over the gyro, all the servo gears. Of course, I got lucky. All these plastic horns, they just broke right off when she crashed, so it didn't really hurt the Futaba servos as much as just snapping off all the horns. So everything's been checked. The servos work good. I had a real serious bend on the main shaft, and a couple other small items broke, but I ordered them up from Century or Helicopter World, whichever you want to call it, and I got a really good deal on the parts. They gave me 50%. Keep this guy in the air. I did an update. I got carbon fiber tail booms this time instead of the metal, and went with the tail anti-vibration thing here. She didn't look like she was vibrating a lot, but that's what disconnected my cord, and I got a serious crash. What I'm waiting for, I'm still having trouble with a half fuel tank running, and probably other issues with the fuel foaming up. It's not sucking the fuel into the carburetor. So I ordered a new carburetor from a forum member, and the plug was black, very oil fouled. I never changed it when I bought it new. I know, stupid, I should have changed that. Should have been the first thing to change, but I'm waiting for some plugs right now, some NGKs, and tail servo worked out okay, but pretty much I lost my Radix blades, so now I got fiberglass blades. Low budget, I couldn't afford the carbon fibers, so then I got carbon fiber tail blades, and I had to replace the whole tail box, shafts, gears, everything, tail boom, drive shaft boom, you know, inside the boom here, the torque tube, and the main gear and tail gear were stripped out. I did have it started the other day, but she won't stay running, so hopefully the crash didn't cause anything with the motor. It seemed to run, it's just I started getting that air bubbling in the lines again, and it wasn't drawing the fuel through. But this time it would only happen in a very few. Before I was getting like a half a tank and it would do it, and now it's like if it's running for, you know, 15 or 20, well, I shouldn't even say that. I should say if it's running for about a minute, she'll foam up, and then she just shuts off. She ain't drawing any fuel, and then I push the bulb and all I'm getting is foamy air. But once I get the plug in a new carburetor and I install it, and someone helps me tune this thing out, we're going to give it a try again. But thanks to the guys on the forum, Hobby World and Century, she's back alive again, and I can't wait to try it out. Thanks guys for all your help. Bye, this is Cruise Roy, and I'm out of here.